Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is the Apex Street Tour.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome your faces to the first round of the Apex Street Tour here at the Red Bull Ring, otherwise known as the Hungara Ring. That is right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back for the first time since December where we crowned the Apex Drift Championship champion, and we are back with the Street Tour. Now, there's a couple of things I need to go over quickly. Start of a new season. Few little bits of information for everybody. If you're new here, you're a rookie, this is how it's going to go down. There's going to be a group. You're going to be given a group for qualifying. You are to go on track only when that group is called, not before, not afterwards. Make sure you keep an eye on the stream so you are aware. If you have any questions, please contact any of the Discord admins, create a ticket if you need to, or just put a message to someone, whether it be myself, Dory Bambi. You can message Voodoo, you can message 2JZ, you can message probably Devil. Devil will probably have an answer for you, I don't know. But anyway, you can also message Rianne Daily as well, if you are running late or anything like that I don't know about. We have already a full lobby. So we're going to be here a while, probably, and I will say, as you can see, there's a fair few changes to the stream. As you can see, we now have the roundup in the top left, what it is today. We have qualifying, and then we have the top 4 qualifiers on the left-hand side there. That will come on and off the screen. It will be on there when relevant, and when people are running, it will vanish, right? Driver cards will also show up on underneath that top 4 qualifiers, okay? And if you are not in the top 4 qualifiers, I ask that you please leave the lobby to allow spaces for other people, as I can guarantee there are at least 10 other people waiting to qualify, and I need those people in here as well. Alright, so to make it easy, make it painless, welcome to the Apex Street Tour. I'm your host, Addiction26B. I'm joined by my co-host, Rianne Daily. Do you want to say hello, Rianne? Introduce yourself.
I was a rookie last season, but there's a lot of rookies this season. Definitely some of them are excited to see, and a lot of good drivers as well this evening.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And here is the best part of the season. Now, as we've done in the past, except from on one round, as far as I'm aware, but that we may have an answer for soon, I have nothing to do with the judging this season, which will make a lot of people very happy, I'd imagine, because I am just your host for the season, in the most part. I think there's one round where I might have to judge angle, and that's about it, but that's because someone's in Hawaii. But let me introduce you to your judges. You have Dory Bambi, who has been your line judge for the last 2 seasons and has continued to decide to be your line judge for this upcoming Apex Street Tour.
Hello, people.
We then also have T. Gray, otherwise known as Tommy Boy, all the way from England. He is going to be your style and fluidity judge.
Yes, indeed. Glad to be back.
Returning from the Apex Drift Championship as he was there last season. And then we have Addiction Voodoo. He's going to be your primary angle judge. There will be a step in from Rianne Daily where needed. But other than that, do you want to say hello?
Howdy do.
And then we can't say anything else. We can't not introduce the famous safety car now, can we? You want to say hello, Addiction 2JZ?
Rock Hard Nation! Great season!
There you go, there you go, there you go.
God is good all the time. time. God is good, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have a fantastic season, and let's do what we do best and catch doors for the great people of the world that like to see and watch us do this.
Absolutely. Anyway, shall we get this show under road? I think we shall. Can we send Group 1? I think we should. Group 1 is on the track. Let's send Group 1, shall we? They are already sitting there, and we can go straight to the first driver. And the first driver is going to be... Where's my list? There it is. We have a first-time competing rookie, Spanish gentleman named Eduardo Ramos. And he is on the wheel. He is on a wheel, which is always a good thing. We love seeing people on the wheels. That goes without saying. He is driving the black Mark IV Supra that you see in the back there. We are just going to get up his driver card for you here. And this is Eduardo Ramos driving the Toyota Supra 500. Does that say 5,000? No. Did I make an oopsie?
No, that just says $595 each.
Oh, okay, cool. It's the B that I got confused about, my bad. It's a bit hard for me to see on the
bit
screen.
blocky.
Yeah, it's fine. But we have Edward Ramos, or Edu Ramos, 595 horsepower, Toyota Supra. I believe he's running at 2J. He's got 1,242 kilo under the bonnet. First time competitor. He's going to be your first qualifier this evening. Throw in the rookies in the deep end, I think. It's going to be fun, I think, at least. Are you excited, Ryan?
Very excited.
I believe the judges have already moved over to the other side.
Yeah, they have, yeah.
Okay, awesome. The safety car should be leading the man in. T1, you want me to make sure you're lined up correct or not? You got it.
I think I got it, but we can go for accuracy.
Yeah, no problem. I will jump on and check for you real quick. Now, if you remember, it's 4 lights and you'll be released into the first corner. You do not jump before the 4th light. Stop there. Back a bit. Whoa, back. Back. Stop. Ooh, you went a bit far. Touch forward. Stop. Lovely stuff. Eduardo Ramos is going to pull forward. He needs to come to the 150, so don't flash him. Can one of these guys on? Let me just type this. I know that some of the rules can get a little translated wrong. He needs to line up with a 150. But this is he's a rookie, so we're going to allow a little bit of extra. I think he's confused. M157, what are you doing? What is going on? Why is everybody having a moment? We never have this.
I'm trying to get him here. He's also Spanish, so it's hard to...
Yeah, I know. Okay, hang on. He's reading. Give him a chance. There we go. We got it. There we go. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Let's... Where did you move back?
Because I was way too far. This is perfect. You know where I'm at. This is where I
No,
was at
you're
before.
far. You're far. Go back. Go forward. Stop. There you go.
Okay.
Nice. Lovely. Right. Oh shit. No, he's coming forward.
That's better. He's right now. He's at 150.
That's fine.
Like
Here we
he
go.
should be.
All right, cool. No worries. So this is Eduardo Ramos. He's a first-time competitor. Sorry about the little bit of madness. Here we go. 4 lights will release Eduardo into the section as he releases from the gate. I think that was a bit
Good
late.
luck,
I'm just
buddy.
gonna leave it. So here we go. As he goes into the first corner here, spinning up that Supra. A little bit lazy on the initiation, maybe. Not getting into first outside zone. He's a little bit inside for our liking. But he does get the car spun up as he flicks over into the touch and go. Going a bit inside as he goes into outside zone 2, but he is going to make the course. Let's get a replay going on that, shall we? Right, here we go for your instant replay brought to you by W Energy. I was trying to show him the spot right there, Birkin. No problem. Here we go. Eduardo having a little bit of an issue with the initiation. Not getting too much on the angle there. But does manage to get some of the touch and go there as he transitions over for the... It's meant to be an outside zone 2 there. He got a bit late to it. He only got there in the second half. Or even the second or the third second. There is an echo, Casper? What do you mean there is an echo? Is it because my phone audio's on? No. The hell? There's an echo? I'm not hearing. Anyway. I'm just waiting on scores from the judges. A little one there was. Oh, okay, so it's gone. Okay. Alright, nice. Awesome. It might have been my phone audio. I don't know. Could have been a many things. We are just getting scores from the judges for Eduardo Ramos. Sorry, I'm not very good with Spanish names. I apologize. I'm doing my best here. We will be having Scab up next. We are just waiting on score from our judges. We have a score of a 26. Unfortunate for Eduardo Ramos, but that will still put him in first place temporarily. Unfortunately, I do not know if that will be enough to keep him in the top 16 for tomorrow, but we will have to see as the rest of qualifying goes on if we can have Mr. Scab, no sin in Scab, pull up to the line, please. That would be fantastic. Why is my thing not working? What's going on? Why can't I get rid of this? What the hell is going on? What's going on here? Hang on. Sorry, hang on, guys. My Streamlabs completely crashing. Oh no! Don't do this. Don't do this. No, don't do this. Sorry about that, hang on. My Streamlabs just absolutely took a nap. That was inconvenient. No sin and Scab. Flick him on and turn off Shiro. So I'm gonna click Shiro. There we go, so we got no sin and Scab. Sorry about the weird glitches, just getting used to the new system. It's being a little bit of a nightmare, but we're getting there. Alright, no sin and Scab up next in the Giulia GTA M. 576 horsepower, 1,235 kilograms. In this beautiful Alfa Romeo Giulia GTA M. Here we go. 4 lights will be away, and we will send No Sin in Scab into the first corner for his first run of the Apex Street Tour. He's been looking good in practice. Let's see how he does. Getting out of the gate now. Getting that gorgeous, rowdy Alfa Romeo up into the RPNs as he flicks in. Maybe a little bit tentative, but does throw it in aggressively. As he transitions over now for the touch and go. Big angle as he flicks into outside zone 2. He's come off a little bit, but he's doing alright so far. All the way to the end of the road. As he burns off the tyres to say, I'm here, don't worry about me. Thank you, Wheeze, the Gamer GT7 for the follow, appreciate it.
Let's go.
Alright, here we go for the instant replay brought to you by W Energy. It's not technical issues, Mr. Tomorrow, it's a me issue. I have been bad. Picking my Scab said, I did alright. He's saying he's happy with himself. He did a good job for the most part, did really good on the touch and go. Big angle there as well, but just a little bit of wobble coming into out zone 2. But you have one run. You only have one attempt at this. So it's not the easiest to, you know, figure out what's going on and figure out how hard you can push. I mean, you got to play somewhat safe, I think. That was no sin in Scab as we get SAS 3 Madriz up to the line. Rian is going to take it away from me.
Yep. Madrid is definitely one driver to definitely look out for here. Nice, lovely M4.
545 horsepower. 1167 kilos. Light car. Go on.
Very light. Safety car is gonna flash him.
Oh, wait, we haven't got a score from the other one yet.
Oh yeah.
Wait, we haven't got a score yet. Sorry, guys. Still waiting on
Forgot about
scores
that
from
one.
judges. Kind of forgot about that part of the equation. Actually, it's
Yeah.
I can't. They're adding scores. Give them a second. We can look at this gorgeous BMW M4. Sorry about the wait there. My brain is a bit slow and I'm getting carried away with myself. Normally I've got them in here talking to me. So, yeah. As you can see, SAS, I think he is a nice man. I really love Mr. Tomorrow. Mr. Tomorrow is a fantastic human being. We love him dearly. He is very kind to us. We are just waiting for judges' scores from No Sinning Scab's run that we just saw a moment ago. I will give you a quick recap of that. So here's
great,
the
dude.
recap of the run from No Sin in Scab. Big flick onto angle to start with, but coming in a little inside. Maybe not getting on power enough. He does manage to get all the way to the edge of outside zone 2 as he gets to the end of it. Nails the touch and go with a load of angle. I'm just waiting on judges' scores. So we are just showing this. But he absolutely sending it. Commentary box chat. Oh, he's sending it in the other chat. I've been looking at the wrong chat, have I? That's fantastic. Oh, Scab 55. Okay, alright, no worries. So we got a 55 for Scab. Switch over here. There we go. So we got SAS 3 Madriz. Rian, take it away, my boy.
Yep. Safety car is ready for the lights. 4 lights. SAS Madrid, one guy to be looking out for, definitely. Pulled off a heater of a run in last season. He does a massive flick. Just gets into outer zone. Halfway through it, on the white line. Comes up for the transition now. Gets into outer clipping point perfectly. Outer zone 2 now. On the white line, touching the grass. Flirting with the grass. He nearly spins. Oh, he spins it. Into the grass.
Oh my god! He was throwing it though, right? Absolutely
He
on
was.
the
Woo!
limit.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. That was great, man. Good run. For sending the way you did.
Absolutely huge credit to SAS 3 Madriz. Unfortunately, having a spin in outside zone 2 did end up landing him an incomplete, unfortunately. But I tell you now, I tell you what, he kind of showed some people up, you know? He's kind of said, look, you guys, you're not pushing hard enough because this could have been mine for the taking. And as he just gets onto the grass, just a touch, just a half a tyre, not even. We do one time redo for 0? No. No, we didn't put that rule in. That's coming later down the line for a ADC, I believe. But unfortunately for SAS 3 Madriz, he does not land a score,
Wow.
and that's a real killer right there. Rian, you can take this one away. I'm just going to give you the info. Hang on. Give me a second. Just grabbing card. So up next we have Addiction M157, the only Turkish driver on the calendar in his Chevrolet Camaro SS, 587 horsepower, 1,323 kilos. Rian, take it away.
Yep. Ready for safety car for the lights. This guy is
Good luck, buddy.
definitely another driver to look out for
Good luck, good sir.
as he goes out. Brings the car
Nothing
up.
in the war.
Is he going to do a big flip? He does it. Safe. Flick. He gets in the outer zone. Nice. Touches the grass. Flirts with the white line before he goes for the transition. Here he goes into the clipping point. Big angle off him. Oh, he nearly spins it, but he holds it together. He touched the grass, and that definitely made him wobble a little bit there. But that was a really good run.
Jesus.
That was a little outrageous. So here we go for the instant replay. Addiction M157 throwing it in super heavy, gets into outside zone 1 as a baby drop in the grass, but you can see that rear tyre is absolutely planted on the white line as he flicks over for the touch and go. Big angle snap. Goes a little bit touch tyre in the, just a touch of tyre in the grass as he goes into out zone 2, causes a bit of a wobble, goes a bit crazy. What a run from the Turkish driver, other than a few tiny mistakes. It's definitely going to take some points off him though. We are just waiting on scores from Group 1, from the final driver of Group 1, M157. My heart's shaking me again, he said. What a mean run. Right, ladies and gentlemen, T1 if you can get off, we'll get Group 2 ready. You can get Group 2 ready while we're finishing up this group. Guarantee you, just by looking at those runs, I already know how this is going to be ordered. I didn't expect that score though. Literally. Group 2 is just currently getting ready, guys, so we are just adding on the list right now. Hang on 2 momentos. I hope everybody is currently enjoying the show. I know this is a bit of a different setup. We're trying to bring a bit more energy, so just bear with us. I'm still getting used to the new system. Over the next sort of couple of rounds, we will get used to it even more, and of course, the more that we do that, the better it is for you guys, everybody watching, as the aim is to have this be fun for everybody. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have the scores up on the board here. We have M157 currently in first place with an 80 out of 100. Scab with a 55. Third, Edurg with a 26. And fourth, Sas3 Madrid. Even though he's had a 0, he's still a scored. Oh my god, Shiro's in the chat. Well, hey, there we go. We got some interesting. Have we got Group 1 or Group 2 ready to go? I believe so. No one's talking to me. 2J?
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah,
everything's ready.
Yeah, we were good.
We're all good to go. Let's send
Rian, you might be
Group
on
2.
mute, bro.
I think he's going on mute because I'm about to judge his run in a minute. What's order for this group? Can someone tell me?
I have no idea.
I'll get it for you now.
Yeah, thank you.
I really don't know.
No, it's fine. I'm starting it now though. So
It is Mr. Tomorrow, Brian, RB26. So that would be JT, and then Blanco.
I'm Blanco. So
Alright, yeah, so everyone's here.
So it's hang on, just run me through it one more time. So it's Mr. Tomorrow, Rian, JT, Blanco.
Yep.
Yes.
Gotcha. Thank you very much, gentlemen. Thank you very much. I hope everybody is enjoying the stream. This is probably the most sophisticated stream I think we've ever had. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys. We spent like 4 hours prepping this. NATO is in the lobby, ladies and gentlemen. Our driver of the season for Apex Drift Championship has turned himself up. And he is in the lobby as we go to the cinematics now. We're going to run through the drivers that are currently on track. We have Mr. Tomorrow, otherwise known as It's Sparky, in his beautiful blue and whites BMW M2, running 588 brake horsepower, 1165. He is a rookie. He did a fun run, so to speak, at ADC Road Atlanta last December, a week before Christmas. And we can see that there's some fans for the Rian Club out there. We've got some fans for Sparky. JT, we also have... JT is the man in the Viper GTS, rookie season, first time competing. He's being led in by Rian Daly in the BMW M3 E92 Falcon tyres. Thing is a monster, and then just behind these guys we've got Versage Blanco in his gorgeous S14. 454 horsepower, 1100 kilos. He's on the lighter side of life, but he's loving it. As we go on board, we are going to be getting on board with It's Sparky, ladies and gentlemen, in his blue and white gorgeous BMW M2. Where is my safety car?
Hold on.
What happened?
Control died.
Oh, okay. All right, Sparky, if you can line
They put
up
you
as
when you're
your
driving.
please.
You can't stop.
No, I know.
Sadly.
I know. It's fine. It's fine. It's technical issues, of course. Hardware always lets you down the most. Can we make sure that we are lining up correctly, gentlemen? Because you are very off, Sparky. What the hell are you doing?
Back.
Oh, you think he's just waiting for you? Fine.
Okay. Good man.
Most people are just waiting for you anyway.
Fashionably
Horn
late.
at him.
All right.
Hold horn at him so he pulls forward. Hey, yeah, there you go. See?
Perfect.
She's got to hold
Good
the
job.
horn sometimes. It works. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, it's Sparky. 4 lights will release him into the first corner here at Red Bull Ring. Obviously, this is the first round for many drivers. This is also the first season they've ever competed, so I understand there's a little bit of confusion here and there. We try to explain all we can, but it can be a struggle. Here we go. It's Sparky as he revs up that BMW M2, throws it into outside zone 2. He is flinging that BMW over. He is on controller, and that's why you will see some shakes, but we have an allowance as he flicks big angle as he transitions over in outside zone 2. He's in the tyres. He's spun it in outside zone 2. This is amazing. What the hell? That is so unfortunate for Sparky. I cannot believe how unlucky that was, just getting a couple of tyres in the grass as we load the replay. Ladies and gentlemen, as we go to instant replay here for It's Sparky, he did unfortunately zero his qualifying run by getting 2 tyres in the grass. He opened it up so well by getting deeply into outside zone 2, transitioning into the touch and go with big angle, and then flicking it into outside zone 2, just catching the grass with a tyre. And that's all you need to do. You get a tyre in there, you're risking everything just to get in the top 16, ladies and gentlemen. This is crazy. As we go on board now, we are going to be looking at Rian Daly, the man from Ireland. He's here. He's not a rookie. He competed last season in ADC. Let's see how the Irishman does here. As he gets that BMW M3 ripping up into the revs. As he drops onto the curb there, that is allowed. That is not a tyre drop. We have allowed the 1 tyre there as he throws over into outside zone 2, absolutely pinning the car on the white line towards the edge there. As he transitions, nails the touch and go, flicks it into the outside zone 2, gets a little bit hesitant to get in there, but he is absolutely sending it. And he does complete the run with absolute style and finesse, if you ask me. Woo!
Good job.
Let's get this replay going. I gotta watch this stuff.
Great run.
go for the instant replay for Rian Daly. Rian Daly? Is it Rian Daly or Rian Daly? I can never remember.
Daily.
Daly. Cool. Right, here we go. As he flicks over into the outside zone, he does drop half a tyre onto the curb that he's not allowed to drop. So there will be a deduction for that. But doing well in outside zone 2, absolutely nailing the white line as he goes across into the touch and go, nailing that as well. A little bit hesitant in the outside zone 2. Maybe he's seen some of the competitors dropping tyres there and just is not risking it. But we do have confirmation of his score already. And it is a 73, putting him in second place currently. Congratulations to Rian Daly.
Thank you.
As we are moving on to the next rookie coming up in our ranks, we have Jay Tisley. Jay Tisley? Yeah, Jay Tisley. In his 591 brake horsepower, 1196 kilogram Viper GTS 2002. Rhea, take this man away, let him go. Ugh.
Okay. 4 lights. As he pulls away from the line. These cars are always very unique. Barely see them in competition. It was a bit of a walled initiation. Doesn't quite get out to outer zone 1, but he does. And he dips a tyre and he spins it into the gravel.
Oh no, how unfortunate for JT. He was looking so promising in practice. Maybe he just got the wheels spun up too much coming out the gate. Couldn't get the momentum we wanted. Just not getting himself lined up for the track correctly. Unfortunate for Jay Tisley. There will be an incomplete. But you are a rookie. You are here to learn at this point. If I was you, I'd be learning all you can. I also just realised, by the way, they've been typing the scores on the PlayStation screen and I haven't seen them because the driver card's up. Whoops, my bad. So that will be an unfortunate 0. Let's just load that replay. Right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here's your instant replay brought to you by W Energy. Jay Tisley, a little bit too much send, he said. And I completely agree, pal. I think a little bit more safety on the approach of coming out of the gate. Getting the wheels up to speed. Then flicking aggressively. Banging on the throttle. You're going to be better off doing it that way. Alright, top tip for the future. Also getting more practice lobbies. That'll help too. As we move on, we are going to be moving on to Visage Blanco in his Team Pandemonium S14, 454 horsepower, 1100 kilos. He's another rookie, but he has looked good and promising. He has looked good and promising in practice, so we will see how the man does. Rian, take it away, my man.
Absolutely. Safety car is going to release him. He's a teammate from the United States. Beautiful S14. Everything about this car looks really, really good.
There is a little bit
Goes
of lag,
out of the gate.
so just bear with that.
Yeah, tiny bit of lag, but he does a massive flick. Gets into the outer zone just about trying to get that white tyre. He does get his tyre onto, but he also dips into the grass. Gets into the clipping zone. Now he's on the outer zone 2. He gets into the outer zone, but he dips another tyre and he's flirting with danger at this point. But nonetheless, he put a pretty good run then.
Absolutely, absolutely. Flirting with the danger. We do know that there is a little bit of lag that comes and goes with people, as you see. 2J, you can go off track now. Here we go for your instant replay brought to you by W Energy as we saw Visage Blanco making his way through the course. There is a little bit of lag. We know about it. It's just where people haven't drifted in the lobbies before and the servers need to cache connection. But I tell you what, considering we've seen him in practice do some pretty good runs, and he actually did a pretty good run. A couple of tyre drops here and there. We've seen a couple of notables. But overall, I tell you what, fair play to him. He's done well, you know. He's done well. Coming out as a rookie, he's a little bit far on the left of the initiation zone, but there'd only be a deduction, so it's not that bad. We're waiting on scores from the judges, and that will also make up your top 4 in a moment. But I tell you what, fair play, Visage Blanco. You have done well, my friend. You have put yourself a decent score. A little shallow in places. Don't get me wrong. Dropped a few tyres, but I could see that doing you well. I could see that doing you well.
Scores coming in.
Score's coming in. We do have a score
It's a
coming in.
54.
It's a 54. Damn, I thought. Damn, my judges are hate. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's get Group 3 ready to go while I quickly amend the scores real quickly. So just to confirm, top 4 is M157 Rian Daly, Scab, and Visage Blanco. With me, guys. If you can just keep talking for a minute, Rian, that'd be great. Or 2JZ, you can
Yeah.
talk.
Next up we have Phoenix Devil. Looked extremely promising in practice. He's a guy personally I'd be looking out to. Next up we have Addiction 2JZ. Another man to be looking out for. Striker Wolf. Another person to be looking out for. I'm pretty sure that's a rookie. Excited to see what they have up their sleeve. But it's looking like a strong top 4 at the minute.
Yeah, I mean, it's not looking bad, is it? It's not looking bad at all.
No, it's not. It's not looking.
Are we
too
all
bad at
ready? So, just to confirm, group order is as what? What's group order on this?
all. Oh, check it.
Yeah, get group order off.
It is Devil,
Yep.
Damaged, Striker Wolf, and 2JZ.
Okay, gotcha. Roger, roger. This is why I'm really glad I've got these people helping me, because without these people, I'd be useless. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's get Group 3 underway, shall we? So, let's run through this, ladies and gentlemen. We have got Phoenix Devil. And I'm going to say this now. Phoenix Devil is probably one of the scariest people to come in this competition if he does a good run. Because I have seen him in practice, and he has done nothing but blow my mind. He has been absolutely nailing it since the new physics came in his Phoenix Racing Mazda RX-7 FD, 599 horsepower at 1300 kilos. He's never won a round, but I would not count him out for this season. I can tell you now, this man's been getting better and better and better with every competition he's been doing. He has been pushing the limits of what he thought was capable. And he is your first driver up to the bat. Can we make sure the safety car's out front, boys? Thank you very much. In order, in order, in order. So, Phoenix Devil here in that Mazda RX-7 FD. He is running the 4-rotor. So, of course, I'm happy, being 26B myself. I love a 4-rotor. After all, I am named to drive one. We are then accompanied straight afterwards by our Apex Fest season champion, Addiction 2JZ, who also finished 3rd place in the Apex Drift Championship last season. Our equally most decorated driver, sitting at 9 wins, 1 championship. Actually, to be honest, at this point, most decorated driver, because 9 wins, 1 championship. And I don't know, it's hard, because the other person who is as decorated has come 2nd and 3rd in every championship, other than 1. So, it will be interesting to see how 2JZ does in the BMW M2. He will then be going before Damaged. I've just realised I've got it wrong. Is 2JZ going at the back? Is he going last? I can't remember. who's
2
going.
Jay-Z is going last. Yeah.
Oh, I've got it the wrong way around. Ah,
Um,
we're just going with the flow. We're
Next
going
up
with
will be damaged.
Yeah, so we are on board with Phoenix Devil in the 26B RX-7. Let's send it. Oh, yeah, our lights are already going as they go into the first corner here with Phoenix Devil 50 board as he flicks it into the first corner. He's kind of a bit safe by the looks of it. Mr. Tomorrow says, join the Rock Hard Club. Absolutely. Devil revving up that 4-rider now as he sends it down into the hill. Big flick transition, a little bit of lag. Oh, he's got a little bit deep. He's 3 tires, 4 tires off the track. Devils make a critical mistake. Oh my God. That is not what anybody thought was going to happen. Right, here we go for the instant replay for Phoenix Devil. There was a little bit of a lag spike. Unfortunately to Devil, he's always on my arse in lobbies. Still waiting for you to join, Mr. Tomorrow. They're talking about the Rock Hard Club. Yeah, it's an unfortunate mistake for Devil, but this is where that one run comes in. You have to be nailing it. There's a little bit of a lag spike. I think he just got a little, I think he was just a little late on the throttle. The car just didn't want to pull in. That is super unfortunate for Phoenix Devil there. We are moving on to damaged goods in the Mark IV Supra. He does have a lot of power under the hood. I can tell you that for a guarantee. 555 horsepower, 1,400 kilos. He is heavy and he is here for it. Where do I can sign up? I don't know where you're on. Oh, sign up for that Rock Hard Club. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. That's a rough group, I ain't even gonna lie. 4 lights have sent the Pandemonium driver damaged goods. He goes a little bit off the initiation zone, but he does get into outside zone 1 now. He's not actually in the zone yet, but he does make his way out of there towards the later end. Flicking over now into the touch and go is a little bit off, but he's doing well as he flicks in. Oh no! There's been another critical mistake in outside zone 2. So many mistakes in outside zone 2, ladies and gentlemen. I know that this track is difficult, but this is a real surprise. That corner taking a lot of names this evening.
This point.
Here we go for your instant replay. Outside zone 2 is the Widowmaker. Absolutely. I got lag, but it's cool. I don't know how you got lag. You shouldn't have got... no, you wouldn't have got any lag because nobody got on track or off track. I don't know what happened to you. Maybe PS4? Don't know. But, yeah. That's super unfortunate for you, dude. It's really unlucky. Just outside zone 2. Proving to be the killer this evening. First round of the season. Everybody's going to have their nerves. They're all just shaking them off, I'd imagine. As we get on board with the next Pandemonium driver. Again, another rookie. This is Striker Wolf, if I remember rightly, guys. That's correct. This is,
yep.
And just to say something here, right? And I'm quite proud to say this. So thank you for Pandemonium for bringing her along. This is our first female competitor. So welcome to the ADA. We don't have many females compete, so we want to see them do well. Let's see how you do in your Nissan 400Z. 599 horsepower, 1288 kilos. She's going to kick the rear end of the men. Let's have it large. 4 lights will release. Yep. Female must... Alright, here we go. Ooh. Striker Wolf. Initiating at outside zone 1. It's a bit of an interesting one. As they transition over. Maybe the nerves getting in a little bit. Oh, that will be an incomplete, unfortunately. Stalling out the car a little bit there. That's a bit of an unfortunate one for Striker Wolf. But Practice makes perfect. And the more you compete, the more you get better. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Your instant replay for Striker Wolf. We still don't know what Salty is, says Mr. Tomorrow. Mr. Tomorrow, Salty is a male. I have confirmed this with him. Unfortunately for Striker Wolf, she has incompleted due to the straighten and shutting down of the car that we have here. But thank you very much for turning up, and we look forward to seeing you in next round where maybe you'll have a bit of a better luck. And if you need some tuning help, you can always ask. We are more than able to help. If you want some tips, we can always help. So just... I'm really glad you had fun. If you need help with anything, let us know. We are always here to help as a community. And we want to see people get better. Here we go. Addiction 2JZ up at the batting plate next. Now, this is an Apex Fest season champion. This is a lot of pressure for him, because he's going to have a lot of pressure on him. First battle under the new team. Let's see how he does. Oh shit, here we go again. Mr. Birkin says, absolutely. 4 lights, ladies and gentlemen. Let's release Addiction 2JZ into the first corner. As we go out of the gate. He won this round in Apex Fest the last time we had it. As he goes a little bit safe on the initiation. Does flick in. Touches a little bit of the grass. A little bit shaky maybe. There's a little bit of lag, but we know where the car actually was. It happens. Lag is lag. As he flicks over. Transition outside zone 2. Or outside clip 2. Oh my god, he's touching the grass everywhere. He is fully committed. It doesn't even matter whether he's touching the grass because he's throwing it like a madman. I mean, of course he matters. He still gets deducted. But still. Jesus. Now that was spicy. And Mr. Tomorrow, you see nothing, my friend. Why did what cleave? What? Get your rear end back in the pie chat, boy. Right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go for your instant replay for Addiction 2JZ. A little bit safe on the initiation. I would have liked to have seen a bit more of a flick there, but I don't know, he didn't get a lot of practice. Does well through outside zone 2, even though there was a lag spike, we did notice where the car was. As he flicks over into outside zone 2 there, just having a little bit of a moment in the grass, coming off of it a little bit, does get himself back into it by the end. Will be a score. I don't know how high it's going to be though. We know how harsh these judges can be. So, what will Addiction 2JZ score be? 2JZ, can we please get in the party and, more importantly, get off the track? I don't know if he knows that he's been having issues. That he's had an issue, but we'll find out. We are just waiting on confirmation of scores, ladies and gentlemen. We have a 75. Not his best moment. He didn't qualify well here last year, but he did win. So, anything is possible still. Just going to get the scores fixed. So just to confirm, we have Voodoo RB26, Salty NATO up next. Rian, you are on angle for this one. Please switch over for me. And can I have 2JZ rejoin the party, please? I don't know where he left to. Kinda need him, because he is my safety car. I've just realised. I haven't been saving replays this whole time. Oh no!
Okay, I'm switching over.
Okay, no worries. I have just realised something. I haven't been saving replays because I'm a dummy. But I do have the stream, so I can just use the stream, worst case. Worst case scenario, I can just use the stream. But I've been a Dumbo here. Hopefully someone beats an 80 and I can remember to record runs from here. I'm sorry. Right, let me just, we can get the first group on track. 2JZ there. Unlucky on the run there, buddy.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
was
sorry.
unlucky. A little lack of
sent it,
commitment
though.
in the first corner. But you definitely sent it in
Yeah.
the second. So, just to confirm, we have Voodoo up next. Followed
the last group?
by RB26, Salty, and NATO. No, there's going to be at least another group after this, I think. Yeah, we still got White Guy to do.
Oh yeah, there's a couple people.
There's still Shiro to turn up. There's a load of other people that still got to turn up. I know there's still people that have got to turn up. So I don't know if Red Dawn's on his way here as well. There's loads of people that still got to show up. So the only one I need to add in here is 75, right, which is you. So that has pushed Visage out of the group for top 4. Oh, you've pushed down Rian as well. Sorry guys, I'm just updating things. Not the quickest at this yet, but I will be, I promise. Eventually I will be fast at this, I'm just not currently. Alright, there we go. 2JZ at the front of the at second place. Sitting in the top 4 showdown at the moment, but I don't know if 75 is going to be enough. We've got some very hard hitters here, ladies and gentlemen. This group is hard hitter central. We got Addiction Voodoo, finished 6th in the championship last season with missing a couple of rounds. That's a hard hitter right there. Addiction Voodoo. I still end up at driver card. Oh my god. He's driving a GT350R. That's my fault. I've made a colossal S up here. I do know the statistics of this car. It's 599 horsepower. It weighs 2,800 pounds. I've made an issue with the driver card. That's my fault. I still haven't fixed it. I thought I'd fixed it. I forgot. So it's not his fault. He did sign up correctly, but he changed car halfway and re-signed, and I messed up. Let's have this sent, shall we? 4 lights will release Addiction Voodoo into the first corner. Not a rookie. Hasn't won a round, but he's not a rookie. As he flicks into the first corner now. Going deep into outside zone 2. Nearly putting a tyre in the grass there. He flirted with the limit. He's been feeling good here all week, so he says. But he has been careful. Oh my lord, he is cooking. Oh my god, he's a tyre deep into outside zone 2. He was pushing a bit too hard. He has managed to recover it. I have no idea how, to be honest with you, because if it was me, I'd be dead. What the hell? Right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here is your instant replay for Addiction Voodoo. Now, I should have a score drop to these messages, to my messages shortly. But we do have a decent outside zone 1. As he goes over, coming out of outside zone 2, going for the touch and go. Big angle, flicks on. Gets into outside zone 2 very well, and then just drops a tyre. And do you know how many times you must have practiced going in there before you'd actually know what to do when you hit that grass? Because that grass just grabs you and takes you Narnia. So fair play for even crossing the line. Oh, can you say I love you, Birkin, to Jay-Z?
I love you, Bergen.
There you go. See? He asked for you to say that. This group, the one who are going to change all the leaderboard. Take a screenshot of leaderboard before they broke it. We haven't had scores yet, but we have got a score coming in for Addiction Voodoo, I think. I think it's being counted in right now. Oh, Woodstock, thank you very much for the follow, my friend. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We have RB26 who's going to be going up to the batting plate next in his RB26 350Z. This is our Apex Drift Championship 2023 champion. He's come back with a lot of fire this season, and I can tell you that. I'm just waiting on scores from our judges. I'm sure they are deliberating over the tyre drop and making sure that their scores all align. Just waiting for that to come through.
Rock hard!
I'm just sorry, Kings. We are just waiting on score for Voodoo here. I still don't have score for Voodoo. Did they type it anywhere? Or am I being stupid? Rianne, have we got a score? Have they typed a score anywhere?
I'm back. It is a 75.
It's a 75. So the same as 2JZ. So that just knocked Scab out of the group.
I was there first.
Yeah, it's true. You are currently second seed. Alright, good to know. Can someone message me these things on Discord? I'm looking at the commentary box chat. I think you're sending it elsewhere, no? I'm not getting this.
We just came up with the 75.
Oh, okay. Right, well, that's fine.
Yeah, he put it in there.
No, he didn't. I haven't got it.
Voodoo 75.
Why am I not seeing this? Have you put it in a different chat or something? Hang on.
Nope, in the commentary box.
The messages are disappearing again, I think. Oh, it just popped up. It just took a while. Okay, no worries. Yeah, they weren't popping up. They've just shown up. It's 2 minutes late. I don't know why it was taking so long to go. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We have a 75 for Addiction Voodoo. 4 lights will send this 350Z. Huh?
Casper, you need to occasionally just log out and log back into that chat because it keeps disconnecting.
No problem. Here we go. Going out of the gate. Addiction RB26. ADC Season Champion 2023 as he flicks into outside zone 1, and it's what I've been waiting for all night. Big flick in outside zone 1. Carry it all the way through. He's a little off the line. He could have pushed a bit more, but he throws it over the outside, touch and go. Flicks into the last. He spinned it!
Oh.
Oh my god! And it just goes to show.
No!
It can happen to anybody. Ladies and gentlemen, the instant replay. Oh my lord, indeed, Red Dawn. Oh my lord, indeed. RB26 with a fatal mistake in outside zone 2, which is gonna put him outside of the first round, realistically. I think we've already had enough competitors that automatically doesn't allow him in. Just one tyre, just getting too deep in the grass right as you flick into outside zone 2. Going for the perfect run. Just overcooking it, just a bit too much. Very unfortunate for Addiction 2J's RB26. Now that is an unfortunate mistake for the 2023 ADC Season Champ. We have Skid Squad Salty up to the bat. The man who's come second more times than anyone else. He has been pushing the limits of everybody. He's pushed me many a times. 9 previous season wins. He's in a 454 horsepower, 1100 kilos Toyota GR86 RZ. He's a weapon. He's known to be a weapon. Rianne, take it away.
Whenever the safety car is ready for the light, Salty will leave the line. If there's one man to do the job, it is absolutely guaranteed to be this man. From the United States, goes for a big flick, gets in the outer zone, halfway there, but he gets in there now. Not directly on the white line, but does have enough angle. Goes on the clipping point, drops one tire, but he's okay. He gets on the white line. Behind him is the graveyard, but he's still pushing through. And across the line. Nonetheless, that was a brilliant run. Definitely going to put him in the top 4.
That was very salty. I like to call that very salty. That is what we call a salty classic right there. Just smooth, consistent, keeping himself away from the edge of the track too much. Not too much, but just enough that he won't die. But absolutely fantastic job from the Mexican driver. Or American driver, but he's Mexican. It says so on the side of his car. He is Mexican. Nobody can say no. Fantastic. Let's get that replay. Here we go for your instant replay, brought to you by W Energy. So, Birkin says mind games. The pressure is crazy. The one run qualifying is insane, Loy does to you. I tell you what though, Salty doing what we know Salty does best. In words of Dave Chappelle, I'm Mexican, bruh. I tell you what, he did a really good, solid job, like we expect Salty to. Maybe not the most angle in the world, but solid none of the less. Wow. I really do think that's just the definition of a Salty special. Find out his score. Score's coming in. We have a 78. That will push him to the second seed. And Rian out of the top 4. Here we go. We have Asphalt Dreamers, NATO, our last season driver of the season, most improved driver by a considerable amount. I'm not sure how much practice he's managed to get for this round, but I know he was there earlier on in practices. Downhills, the Achilles heel of heavy cars. Oh, this isn't a heavy car. Oh, wait, yeah, no, you're right. We're all running heavy cars, and we died in the last corner. Maybe that's the trick. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, Rian, take us away for NATO.
4 lights, off the safety car, and NATO, a fan favourite. Everyone loves him. He's the creator of the Rock Hard fan club.
I was about to say, he's the leader of the Rock Hard fan club.
Absolutely.
Let's get it.
Safety car is going to release him now.
Gorgeous livery.
Beautiful. Supra. Brings it up now. Safe. Flick. Nearly drops a tire, but somehow,
I don't think that was
somehow,
safe. I don't think that was safe.
somehow, he wants that top step of getting in the top 4, and he really is showing what he's made of. And I think he's gonna get it.
Holy!
He's definitely gonna get it.
Okay.
Oh my god.
NATO just came out to play. Oh my god. You filthy animal. That was monstrous. Here we go for your instant replay, brought to you by W Energy. Asphalt Dreamers NATO flicking it into outside zone 1. Absolutely on the start of the white line. Falls off a little bit, gets back in there though, and you can just hear that gorgeous B58 just ripping at the top of the lungs. And he flicks it into outside zone 2, and that white tyre, that rear tyre was absolutely on the limit most of the run. I tell you now, and I have to say it, I have to say that's probably the best run of the night by a country mile. I don't know if it's going to score in the 90s. It is a... Oh my god, we got a first 90 of the season, ladies and gentlemen. That is a 90. Holy moly, that's going to shake up the top 4.
Like a proud father. He got that from me.
That just knocked Voodoo out of the top 4. In the first round here. 90, well done. Very well done, NATO. We should watch that one more time, I think. I think we should watch that one more time. Here we go. One more time, shall we? You got the first 90 of the season. Let's watch it one more time. Here we go as he flicks into our zone 1. There's a little fall off there, a little bit of a break. We have our last group, Group 5, and then we will be going to the qualifying showdown. Absolute, yeah, literally. He just said, like NATO said, hold my beer, I got this. We saw a little bit of a lag spike, but we know where the car's going. That was monumental. Well done, NATO. That is P1 in qualifying. If we can get off track now, gentlemen, we can get the final group onto the track. What a monstrous run. And a way to shake up the top 4. Don't you think? If you guys want to talk right now, that'd be a really good time too, because I'm going to be sitting there adjusting.
Good job, my son. Good job. That's all I'm gonna say. I have no words for that. That is exactly what I expected. Rock hard. Yeah.
Save that replay as well. Can you get NATO to save that replay? NATO, can you save the replay, because I need you to share it, because I want your replay if you get top qualifier. All right.
Yeah,
unless someone else beats you in quali, I want that replay, because it won't have lag on his end and it has lag on mine.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, NATO, if you can save the replay for me, please. Save the replay. As I need the replay from you. So just to confirm, we are NATO with a 90. I'm really hoping NATO has saved the run. Please tell me he saved the replay. Great runs, reviewing my... I ever slightly hit the grass at touch and go. I felt the wheel not rotate straight away, and just a small overcommit before the transmission. The line was perfect. Yeah. It's just a small error can take you so far. I'm just changing over scores. Give me one moment. Can we get a confirmation that NATO saved that run, please? Someone, please. But NATO proven to be in a bit of a class of his own. Sorry to say it, boys. He has pushed you guys to the limit. You're the reasons why I play it so safe. Oh, that's funny. The thing is, if these guys don't crash, then... You know, if people don't crash, like the top guys don't crash, Salty has to push hard, right? But because everybody else crashes in the outside zones, it's just it leaves it up to fate, doesn't it? Really, and that's just not ideal for any situation here.
NATO saved the replay.
Yeah, you got it. All right, awesome source. Here we go. So this is your new top 4 qualifiers. If you are not in this top 4 qualifier and you have already done your run, I ask that you please leave the lobby unless you are a judge or staff in any which way, shape or form. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Let us have it large. So, just to confirm here, we have NRZ NATO with a 90, Addiction M157 with an 80, Skid Squad Salty with a 78, and Addiction 2JZ with a 75. Is this the last group? Mama's getting hungry. This is the last group to confirm. This is the last group before we do the qualifying showdown. I would have said that we'd have more, but I don't think that we're waiting on anybody else. I think this is everybody.
Nope.
So, we have the order. It will be white guy first in the base model Corvette C7. And then it will be followed by Curdled Milk in his GT350R and Red Dawn Nemesis Red Dawn in his BMW M4. How is everybody enjoying the stream? Am I running? I am not. I am your host. Yeah, Shiro, we're almost done unless you get your rear end here, like, right now. And we will quickly do it. This is the last set if you don't turn up. If you turn up now, and get in the lobby now, I will do one more set, but that's it. I sent you a message? I haven't been reading my messages, man. Okay, well, yeah, just jump in now. Jump in now. Bambi2 on Insta? Okay. Yeah, Bambi's in a different call to me. Bambi's in a different call to me. So, just to confirm here, our first driver will be Mr. Sermon, otherwise known as White Guy. Been feeling pretty robotic these last few days. Just shows even on a DD doesn't exactly make you unstoppable. It really just that small percentage, a little bit too much. Absolutely. Mr. Sermon getting to the line now in his Corvette C7, 588 horsepower, 1245 kilo, a little bit lighter than some other cars that we've seen. Maybe I should play it safer. Maybe just a little bit. I wouldn't say play it safe, because I think as the season gets on, it's going to become more and more challenging to play it safe. You know, more and more people are going to be putting higher scores up there consistently. I think everybody just pushed a little too hard to open up the season. So, Mr. Sermon is going to get himself up to the line. He's going to pull up to the safety car. Oh, I didn't mean to flick that off. Mr. Sermon gets himself up to the line in that Corvette C7 base model. We allowed the C7 base model alongside with the O2 Viper GTS because they are not supercars, due to community feedback. So, ladies and gentlemen, Rianne, I'll let you take this one away. Okay?
Okay. Safety car, whenever you're ready for the lights. And this C7 will absolutely shred this track. One of the cars that will definitely shred the track up.
I was about to
Even
say,
though every car is less than
big tires.
600 horsepower. Yeah, one of these cars would... These type of cars would definitely...
I was about to say, it's definitely got some big tyres on it, isn't it?
Mm,
Have we got a safety
definitely.
car that's awake? Oh, there we go. There we
There he
go.
is.
Right, here we go. Have fun.
Now he makes his way off the line. Number 69, the American.
He's number
Uh,
27. He's number
no.
27.
Well,
He's got the wrong livery on.
nonetheless, he's
Putting on a show.
putting a decent run. Yeah, definitely shredding the tires up. Oh, comes nearly almost spinning it out, but he holds it. Definitely holds it.
Absolutely.
That thing
Absolutely.
shredded up.
Right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, for your instant replay. This is the instant replay of Mr. Sermon. He's number 27. I don't think he's aware that the livery got re-updated, so apologies to him on that. I don't know. I think there was a message that I was told that I had to pass on, so apologies, it's probably my fault. He did a fantastic job through the touch and go here, and he sent it into outside zone too well. Just decided to over-rotate the car. Has a little bit of a wobble. It's going to go against him, but I tell you what, the one thing he's done is he's finished the run, and in not a bad way for the first time rookie. Not a bad way for the first time rookie. So we're just going to wait for scores here while Curdled Milk gets himself up to the line in his GT 350R RTR spec. I will say, this thing looks gorgeous. Not because I made it at all. I'm joking. It does look pretty though. I'm very proud of this livery, I'm not going to lie to you. He has had help from Addiction Voodoo in regards to the setup, and he has been training with Addiction Voodoo for the last week or two. New to competing entirely, new to drifting entirely. We'll see how he does. He has been looking pretty promising in practice. Will he crack under the pressure? There's only one real way to find out. We are just waiting on scores for Mr. Sermon. we might have to talk to the guys about being a bit quicker on the old judging speed. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. It's the first round of the season, guys. We'll let the judges have a little break in regards to how long it takes them to give us scores. They gotta get warmed back up again. And I will commentate this one. Alright, buddy? And then you can get the last one, which is Red Dawn.
Red Dawn.
I think I've got to refresh it. Hang on. I'm going to refresh it. Hang on. I feel like it's not loaded, but it's probably because I didn't need to refresh it. Well, I'll give that a few seconds. Let's have the run in. Sermon.
It's a 0.
Oh, it's a 0 due to inward steer. If you can... due to opposite drifting outside zone 2. Okay, no problem. I'm sure we can have a discussion with Mr. Sermon later on about that. Can you make sure that you guys have got screenshots so we can have a conversation with him later? Thank you very much. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we have Curdled Milk. Unfortunately for Mr. Sermon, actually incompleting due to inward steer. Safety car, let us release Curdled Milk down into the gauntlet of T1 here at the Hungaroring in Austria, otherwise known as the Red Bull Ring. I said Hungaroring because I thought Formula 1. Alright, don't judge me. Here we go. Curdled Milk, flicking it into outside zone 1. Much aggression, but a bit too inside. He's got to pull the car wider. He does attempt to. He's a little gentle on the throttle. He needs to stamp on it a bit more, get a bit more aggressive with it. He does flick it. He's playing safe. He's trying to get a score on the board. Oh, he's dropping a tyre. He's playing with the limits as he goes across the line. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Your instant replay brought to you by Dabby Energy. Curdled Milk throwing himself into the first corner. Goes to pit inside, misses a lot of outside zone 1. Only manages to catch the end of it with some shallow angle as he transitions over into outside zone 2. He goes a little bit inside. Maybe just not having enough power to spin the wheels up. That's my guess. But nonetheless, finishes the run out. And it's solid. Considering he's a rookie and he's only been drifting a couple of weeks. I give him a fair benefit of the doubt. Or fair benefit of the do, you know? We're just going to wait for scores here for the Curdled Milkman. That's some great cameras, GT. Can you not zoom in on it? Apparently not. What are these cameras? Yikes. Curdled Milk. We're just waiting on score to come in. We should have score shortly. Neo tyres, GT350R RTR spec. Genuinely really proud of this livery. Milk a 43. Not what he was probably hoping for, but definitely nothing to scoff his nose up at. Now,
Still in top 16.
that is still in top 16, absolutely correct. Nemesis, Red Dawn. Not a rookie, was with us in ADC last year. He's back on the controller after some wheel issues. Let's see how he gets on. Rian, take it away.
Safety car whenever you're ready for the lights. And Red Dawn will leave the track. This thing is definitely a monster. You might not think it might be, but I've definitely seen it behind the scenes. And he goes for weird initiation. Very inside. He gets on the outer zone 1 just at the end of it. Might have missed it by a few inches, but he hammers it down into behind the graveyard and he puts it into outer zone 2, wobbling just a little bit, but not the greatest run I've ever seen, but possibly getting him into top 16 tomorrow. So
Yeah, I definitely think there's a chance. Definitely think there's a chance
Yeah.
he still gets in top 16, unless there's some inward steer or something I don't know about, because we don't see any of
yeah.
it. But nonetheless, let's go and watch the replay, shall we?
Yeah, I hope he
Instant
does.
replay, ladies and gentlemen, for Nemesis Red Dawn, brought to you by W Energy. Red Dawn himself says, laugh my ass off and needed more angle. I completely agree, my friend. Throwing in way... kind of, this is the issue with only flicking one direction, is you got all your directions going to go with it. You need to kind of create the weight transfer, then flick over. It helps a lot with getting into outside zones early. But I tell you what, once he got settled, he got onto the right line, did what he needed to, and I tell you what, he's probably scored some points to get into the top 16.
41.
And that's a 41. To confirm, nobody has changed the top 4. But, since no one can swap chassis, I choose the FAGR86 since it's super fuel efficient and barely wears tyres. I noticed everyone was going high horsepower heavyweight, so I decided to play the long game in terms of grip theoretically. That was before the 1x wear, but it would still serve as a test bed. Yeah, the 1x wear did happen because there were some weird glitches in the force feedback that were coming from having high tyre wear on comfort hards. Don't know why exactly, but it did happen. Can we have Shiro get on track instantly? And we'll have 2JZ. We're going to send Bambi, and then we are going to go... not Bambi, sorry. Shiro, as soon as we have done Shiro, we are going straight into the qualifying showdown, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to have our first battles of the season. Rian, are you excited?
Very excited.
I'm ecstatic. I can't wait. It's going to be so much fun. And I think, looking at this, I think Devil qualified. Even though he zeroed, I think he still qualified. Because he was so so early in.
Mm-hmm.
So there's going to be a...
There's
do you know what,
been
actually?
that many
Wait,
zeros.
do you know what I just realised?
What?
Hang on, let me do the maths still. 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. RB26 is still in the competition tomorrow. RB26 is still in the competition tomorrow. The dream is still possible for him. He's got a lot of work to do coming from like a lower position. But we have Dori Shiro up at the batting plate, our final qualifier of this evening before we move on to the qualifying showdown here at round 1. Yeah, I'm counting here, and I believe if my counting is correct, you are still in competition for top 16. There has been that many zeros. I think you're 14th driver to go. So, I think we've had 20-something drivers go in total. Had a few zeros, to be fair, actually. Yeah, there's been a fair few. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we've got Dori Shiro. This man is the man that took the Apex Street Tour in 2024 in absolute tremendous fashion, doing podiums all the way through the season and only winning 1 round out of 6. But consistency has paid him his dues best. I think this man has not been off the podium more than 3 times in his life. So if there's anybody that can just roll in and push that R31 to the limits, I would not count Shiro out. This man has been on a flighter all night, all day. This man knows exactly what he needs to do. He knows exactly what he should do. And I can guarantee you, this man is going to push hard. And I would not count him out of the top 4 anytime soon. I think it would be stupid to count him out of the top 4, even if he's had no warm-up. This man has been doing this long enough. He can push that thing to the limit, guaranteed. Nobody join. Right, here we go. 4 lights and away we go, ladies and gentlemen. The safety is going to start sending Dori Shiro for his qualifying run as he goes out of the gate cleanly in his 565 horsepower R31 as he throws into outside zone 1. Oh my god, he's overcooked it. He's 4 tyres off the road and it's over immediately for Shiro. It's already
You hyped
over.
him up way too much.
I'm so sorry. I think I've been
You
cooking.
hyped him up
I
way
think
too
I've
much.
been cooking too much with the hype. I'm sorry. Brother, look at
Yeah,
how
you
he's
hyped
doing.
him up.
No, but look at how
I
he's doing
know.
right now. Look, he just nailed
But you put
everything else.
dude, you put like 15,000 tons of pressure just by his entrance.
and then you just oh my.
no.
I'm so sorry, Shiro. I know what that feels like, dude. I'm so sorry, bro. That's so unfortunate.
Oh no.
That's just Kaz putting bad juju on you, dude.
Oh no. Tell 2JZ I can't add him due to privacy. Oh. Yeah, you need
No,
to need to change your privacy settings when we finish this. Shiro, unfortunately, an incomplete. That's not going to actually allow him for top 16 tomorrow. Wow. Wait, hang on. Wait, how many is it? Wait.
He's in.
No. Wait.
I am drunk. I'm surprised I missed the last part.
Wait, no. I think RB26 is out.
No.
I'm just working out. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Hang on. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16th place. Oh, you, my friend, have scraped by your skinny little fingers. Jesus Christ. You are RB26. You are 16th place, by the way.
Oh, is he gonna pull me?
Oh wait, no, he's not. Wait, am I being stupid? Did I miss damage goods and striker wolf? Am I being stupid? I might be stupid. We'll confirm this later. I think you might be. I'm not sure. I might be. Right, let's get. Let's carry on. Hang on. Sorry. I'm getting carried away, guys. I apologize. I'm getting too excited. I'm just trying to work out who's in top 16, who isn't for tomorrow. I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's head ourselves to the qualifying showdown. Now, for anybody that needs to know how this qualifying showdown the qualifying showdown works. The top 4 qualifiers that you are seeing on the top left hand of your screen. Pressure, lag, either, sometimes eating us alive. One of the two. It's always one of the two. It's Gran Turismo. Is that all? That is all for qualifiers. That is all for qualifiers.
I made it. Crazy.
So,
I mean, it was a 75.
to confirm, your top 4 qualifiers are Asphalt Dreamers and NATO in his 2020 Toyota Supra RZ, with him being chased down by Addiction M157, the Turkish driver. Absolute madded, with an 80. Followed by the veteran, the master, the safe man himself that seems to work with him every time. Let's get Scott Salty in 3rd position. And to finish off the top 4, you have your Apex Fest champion from 2024, Addiction 2JZ.
Record!
Otherwise known as Record. So, how this works is very simple. First goes against 4th. Second goes against 3rd.
Oh yeah!
In that order. So, if I can have Rian on track, please.
Yep.
And we will have Salty versus 2JZ. Wait, this is wrong.
There's NATO.
Yeah. Yeah, so why is... Wait. M157 and Salty stay off track. Wait,
No, it's just
M157
me and Nate.
Wait. Yeah, it's you and Nate, yeah. M157 and Salty stay off track. Let me just... Hot. And by the way, guys, can I just clarify? We're very well ahead of schedule here. So, good job.
Only 7:30. Wow.
Yeah, good job. Only
Yeah, an hour and a half.
Hour and a half in. Yeah, good job. Good job, boys. Good job. Damaged is 16th.
No.
So, RB26 finishes 18th.
Damn.
I didn't see the damaged goods and striker wolf scores. So, yeah.
Wow.
Devil
If you love me, go take
scrapes
a
in
walk
at
on
15th. JT
Wow.
14th. Sparky 13th. SAS 3. Madriz 13th. 12th.
Unbelievable.
So, come and have a drink, says Shiro to Kings. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I will be honest, there is part of this that I don't have planned for. We're just going to roll it. I'm going to show you both the drivers singly for this occasion. I was meant to have a showdown setting that I forgot to add, so my apologies. And just to confirm, we are going to have NATO in the lead first. So we've got Asphalt Dreamers in the Super RZ 2020 R 90-point qualifier versus... Actually, this is hilarious because this is the leader of the Rock Hard fan club and the actual Rock Hard man himself, where the fan club came from. This is literally the fan club owner versus the man that is the reason the fan club exists. This is quite funny how this works out sometimes. As these two just slalom their way down to the straight. These guys clearly having way too much fun. Kings did qualify last time at Red Bull Ring, I think. Wait, did he? Yeah. Wait, I don't know. Did he? Can't remember. I can't even remember. And then he is against Addiction 2JZ, who's going to be in the chase position, as we are going to be getting on board with Addiction 2JZ. I don't know why I'm doing this. I don't need any of this info up. I just need this info off. And we're going to get on board for the first battles. Addiction 2JZ in the chase position. I overcooked it with Hot Wheels at JLDC. We weren't here at JLDC. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I hope the judges are ready. 4 lights, and away we go. The first battle of the Apex Street Tour here at round 1 at the Hungaroring. The owner of the Rock Hard fan club versus the Rock Hard man himself as they go into the first corner now. NATO throwing into outside zone 1 very, very tidily, as 2JZ shows him why he's the Rock Hard man as they transition back to 4th into outer zone 2. Oh my god, they are both in the grass. 2JZ mimicking NATO perfectly. I'm not sure if there was a bit of contact there that caused that. We'll have to have a look while they get lined back up. Here is your instant replay brought to you by W Energy. We've got Apex Addiction 2JZ in the chase behind Asphalt Dreamers and NATO. NATO doing a fantastic job for outside zone 1. 2JZ doing a great job to mimic. Does dive in a little bit early here on the transitions. Touches a tyre in the grass, but NATO also floating a little bit wide. He was pulling back in though, and the contact did make him stay out there, so there will be a bit of a 50-50 on that contact, but it was also because NATO was a tyre deep in the first place that also 2JZ was a tyre in the deep, so they both should have slowed down equally. Didn't happen, so we'll see how the judges call that. I'm not sure. I'm not judged. I don't do judging anymore. As we go on board with Asphalt Dreamers and NATO in the chase position, all to play for, to go to the front of round 1's qualifying showdown final. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 4 lights and away we are going. Here we go. Addiction 2JZ out of the gate, getting a very good launch. NATO not awake off the launch by the looks of it. He's gonna be runned on by that BMW M2. The BMW M2 is a tyre deep in outside zone 1, and it allows NATO to catch up astronomically quickly. That was insane as they transition over. A little bit off the touch and go from 2JZ as they go all the way through outside zone 2 now. Not dropping any tyres, but I tell you what, NATO is mimicking massively. This is incredible stuff from NATO. And incredible stuff. This is an incredible battle, ladies and gentlemen. Right, ladies and gentlemen, here is your instant replay brought to you by W Energy. This was a battle and a half. I'm not sure if this is going to go on one time or if there's going to be a winner. I'm going to quickly refresh my group chat so I can actually see as they go into. You can see a bit of a gap formed originally, but dropping a tyre from 2JZ did make the gap gaining a lot better, a lot easier than it should have been by outside zone 1 finishing. They are door to door. 2JZ making a mistake and going a bit inside. Naito just absolutely mimicking the Narnia off this. Naito parked next to 2JZ on first outside zone as if a 2J, as if 2J was good at drag racing or something. Yeah, you know that's true. Right, ladies and gentlemen, let's have a look at both these runs really quickly. I'm gonna just look at the first run one more time. 2JZ doing a good job to stay with Naito off the start. Naito doing a fantastic job in outside zone 1. And I mean, Jesus Christ, Nato's been on a heater, and it's very obvious to see why. Did go a little deep into outer zone 2, and he started to come back on, but then just a little bit of a knock from 2JZ keeps him in the grass. We have fault on both on that one. 2JZ does a good job overall to mimic nonetheless. He actually follows Naito into the grass. I think that's a pretty fantastic job, you ask me. I tell you what a battle. What a battle. As we go in for the second run. Bro, you can't stop, you can't be simping while battling. I'm simping for both of them. Judge me. Oh, wait, no, Nato's simping. Oh, right. Nato's simping for you too, Joe.
It's my son.
It is. Even though he's older than you, right?
Yeah.
That makes no sense. I'm just waiting for votes from the judges. Can we have votes from the judges, please? Is this where I need to be in?
He already got it.
Where?
He won.
I didn't even see the votes, man. Where were the votes?
They would go up. It's everybody said it. Tom, Bambi,
Yeah, they
everybody
meant to
said
type it in
him.
the thing. I was going to make a thing, but they already did it. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Congratulations, Naito. You have progressed to the final. Sorry, you guys are meant to type it in here, not on there. And then
My
I can
excuse is
just
Cash
announce
for
it.
yelling in my ear.
Your excuse is me yelling. You still got to go up against Salty yet, or M157. So anything's still to play for. Podium is
Oh,
still
that's very
on
true.
the table.
Forgot
Do not
about
forget
that.
this. Do not forget this. Why am I still on
Hey,
on
man.
that screen? There we go. There we go.
Shutting you up
So-
this time.
We have M157 in the Chevrolet Camaro SS versus Skid Squad Salty. I'm going to get this race started. Sorry. I'm just getting used to the new system. It's all a bit different. Go win an event, son. That's funny. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know what's going on in the group chat. Maybe it just needed to be reloaded. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think they're just coming in late. I'm not sure. I just refreshed it. So, just to recap here, we have Addiction M157 all the way from Turkey versus Skid Squad Salty in game chat already. Yeah, I know. I'm a bit slow. I'm sorry. Here we go. Salty probably turning off the stream because if I was him, I'd be doing the same thing. Come on, let's get that safety car up to speed now. Let's get him up to the first corner. M157 deciding to take that Camaro for a skid before they even get to the line. That V8 sounds wild, and he's going to be going up against one of the most Goliath drivers this game has ever seen. This drift sim has ever seen. I turned off stream for my run. Yeah, it's a smart thing to do. Skid Squad Salty. 9 wins. Probably one of the most seasoned drivers. Actually, I think he is the most seasoned driver in terms of events. In terms of events, he's the most seasoned driver on the calendar. And I you know, the guy is pretty understandably untouchable at occasion. Let's see what plays out for him. The lighter car in the GR86. Will it be the lighter car of the GR86? Or will it be that big, heavy Camaro? It'll be interesting to see who comes out on top here. We're going to be getting on board with Skid Squad Salty in the chase position.
Position.
Top position. I hope everybody is enjoying the stream, by the way. I hope they've enjoyed the improvements. I know it's a little bit jank at the moment. I'm still just getting used to it. But yeah. As these guys get themselves lined up at the 150 here. Salty always does this laid-back impression. He is allowed to do it. He doesn't have to line up directly side by side. It's just recommended. Rian, are we ready?
Absolutely.
There they go.
Take it away.
Leave the line. Turkey man out in front.
Okay.
Mexican man behind him. As they fling it in, that V8 is making a big gap, but here goes Salty as he closes it in. Brushes, oh, lovely transition. Might have been a tiny little tap, but he's just losing him. The V8 is just too strong, clearly, for the 86. So, gonna be interesting to see what the.
Matt, I didn't expect. I did not expect. Salty's championship is like the Earnhardt Daytona 500. What do you mean? Oh. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Your instant replay brought to you by W Energy. Skids good Salty in the chase. M157 getting to angle very early, and you can just see that car has not moved an inch. There might be a little bit of lag in between them, so maybe that's why Salty is not chasing super aggressive. Maybe he thinks M157 is going to make a huge mistake in the chase. It'll be interesting to see what happens here. M157, Jesus Christ. Can I just say something? Hang on a minute. This lead line was mighty incredible, I think. I gotta watch this one more time, hang on. What the knob? There's some serious commitment there from M157. That is lock to lock to lock. Pretty much the whole way. Fair play, Salty, but I mean, you could have been closer, probably. I'd imagine there's probably a little bit of lag. Imagine there's probably a little bit. As we are going to be getting on board with M157 in that Camaro. Want to take it away?
Yep.
Crack on, Rian. Have fun.
Here we go, M157. The main man with the supercharging absolutely screaming against Salty. Salty probably praying that M157 isn't going to be against his door, but there's contact. And Salty spins out. Things just got a whole lot interesting.
I have to watch that back, I think. Right, here we go. Your instant replay here. We're going to be looking at this moment from Salty and M157 and try and judge it from commentator's perspective. It looked like there was a bit of contact. Oh, it was. The little bit of contact just spun Salty around. Judges have got a hard job. I don't think this is a fault of Salty by any means. Wait, is this just an independent spin? I'm watching. No, there's contact. There's definitely contact. Judge's job's not going to be fun. Absolutely. We're just having a watch of this.
Yeah,
it's just a definite bit of contact there. This is why I like having this whole instant replay thing, you know? Just have a look back at this. Right here. There is contact. And then it just taps him a little wide. And I will say one thing about Racing Box. You cannot recover this. Like on a Racing Box. I don't care. You cannot recover this. So, should we have a look at the first run quickly? We'll review the first run. Let's have a look. that contact is enough to cause the spin due to latency? Absolutely. Yeah, I just watched it a couple of times, you know what I mean? I'm just seeing it as I'm seeing it. You know, I'm a commentator. I know nothing. I'm not a judge. I'm not a judge. I don't speak for the judges. The judges are on a separate call. I'm not even with them. It literally just taps him slightly, which can be frustrating. Yeah, I can imagine, yeah. I think that's maybe why Salty sat back from him a little bit. Maybe there's a little bit of lag that Salty could see, but Salty should have notified us that there was a little bit of lag by double honking the horn. It is in the legislation. It is in the legislation that should have been notified. But I'm not going to hold it against him because it's very easy to forget. Have we got votes from the judges already?
Nope.
No. Force feedback went to 0, Salty says. Salty's force feedback went to 0. That I can imagine being the case as well. Like I wouldn't be mad at that. So will it be Salty or M157, or will it be one more time? Who knows? We have had confirmation that your winner and progressing through to the finals of. Since we push for lock to lock due to the lack of steering angle, most of the time leader is on lock or tiny tap is deadly. Absolutely. Okay. I have our judges' decisions. And it is to be confirmed. And this is your confirmation. Let me just do this real quick. Let's get rid of something here. Just go away now. Don't need this. The driver moving forward to the finals of the Apex Street Tour Round 1 Red Bull Ring Qualifying Showdown is Skid Squad Salty. Congratulations, Skid Squad Salty. Happens to be mid-transition, even on the DD. That small tap can throw off completely. Yeah, it happens. Watch out for Birkin though. Man on a mission. Absolutely. Man's coming to play. He's still got to go through 2JZ next too. You've got 2JZ versus as well. So that's going to be interesting to watch in a moment. We're going to have that battle straight away. But it is a huge congratulations to Skid Squad Salty. He does progress to the finals. If we can get off track now, that'd be fantastical. Unluckily for Birkin, tap just being a bit too much of a touch. Rotating the car. I do understand why, and just for everybody's awareness, Dory Bambi voted Salty to win, Voodoo voted Salty to win, and Tom voted OMT. And I can imagine the reason for the OMT is because Salty was a bit inwards in comparison to M157 at the point of contact. And that could have been a contributing factor to why they made contact. But regardless, the contact is deemed at fault of M157, and we will now have M157 versus 2JZ for the next part of the finals showdown. And now this is the person that will be decided whether they are going on the podium. So it's going to be 2JZ hunting down M157. M157 is going to be taking the lead, followed by Addiction 2JZ. We're just waiting for M157 to get onto the track. Hope he hasn't left the lobby, hasn't he? He's going to be frustrated though. Let's see if he can get back from that frustration and get back into his form. You're going to have your mindset quick. Think about a judge's split decision screen, like on FD. You can handle it, Cass. I have been trying my best for so long. I have a few things. Don't worry. I have a few things. Don't worry. I have a few. I know how to animate it now. I just need to do it. Right? I've been watching and studying for the past like 6 weeks in every bit of spare time I've got to like have like a whole judge's screen. And I do know how to do it. I just need to animate it together, and I'm also animating all the driver cards. It would require animating all the driver cards and everything. So there's a lot more to it than what there currently is. This is why I'm also not competing, because this is about to go from this level of complicated, which is already complicated, to about 10 times more complicated. So just as a reminder, we're going to be on board with 2JZ in the chase position first time round against M157, who is your Chevrolet Camaro SS driver. Ain't fun not beating you. What do you mean ain't fun not beating you? Oh, it ain't fun not beating you. Well, I'm just to clarify, Shira, I am going to come back for a round. Once I understand this system and I can do it quickly, and quickly jump up and down from my seat and do it, I will be coming back. But I need to learn my system first. So you'll see me after round 4 at the earliest. And I'll get you top 16, I bet, too, like always. Hey, it hasn't been that bad lately. You've had me in top 3s a lot, so can't complain. Alright, anyway, let's get on board with Addiction to Jay-Z. I just realised who will be the one who will bin it going against me now. Yeah, that's a fact, actually. Yeah, who's going to bin it against you now, dude? Ain't going to be me. Alright, here we go. We're going to be on board with Addiction to Jay-Z. 2 Addiction drivers up against each other here in the runners-up final of the qualifying showdown here at round 1 Apex Street Tour. Here we go. 4 lights will release the drivers as they come out of the gates, getting up to the speeds of about 70 miles an hour. You have some bourgeois going salty, I know it. Probably. Right, here we go. To Jay-Z, making sure M157 has absolutely no wiggle room straight away as they dive door to door. These guys are teammates, bear in mind. These guys know how they drive. M157 absolutely throwing. The angle gets a little bit of a tap, but it doesn't matter. He holds it. Definitely some voodoo business going on. Oh, there's a bit of a contact at the end there. I won't worry about that. That's probably just a bit of lag. Right, here we go for your instant replay, brought to you by W Energy. M157 with a lovely flick initiation to Jay-Z, right on the door with him. M157 deep into outside zone 1, which is what we want to see. 2Jz are doing a good job to mimic. Not the best, but could be slightly better. Oh my god, M157, you psychopath for getting into outside zone 2 like that. You actually get help getting into the rest of it by the looks of you over-rotating. Maybe from a bit of contact, maybe not. Bit of a weird contact there right at the end. Anyway, we move on to the second part of the battle as M157 gets himself up to the line now. We're going to be on board. He's had an accident once already. Will he have another one? Will he solidify 2JZ into the third place position? Or will he claim it for himself? Let's find out. 4 lights will release our drivers. Both going on the 4th. That is brave from M157 going against a drag racer. M157 does good to get off the line, but it's not going to be good enough. That M2 is wicked fast off the line. There's a bit of a gap. He's got to make it up. He does. 2JZ, not all the way into outside zone. He does get out there eventually. But going over to the touch and go now. Bit of a late flick from 2JZ. It was aggressive. I like to see it. M157 not giving any wiggle room. Getting a little bit handsy with him. As they go a little bit inside. It's all a little bit scrappy, but God, it looks so much fun. Right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, for your instant replay brought to you by W Energy. This is for 3rd place in the qualifying showdown. I just realised I didn't update something because I'm stupid. Oops. I didn't put a QR in here, did I? Oh, that's fine. I'll update that later. But I tell you what, I don't know. I think realistically, this could come down to lead fault as well as chase fault here. Because lead comes into outside zone 2, he's mimicking the lead. Oh, that's a weird rear end tap. I'm just watching this because this is odd. Yeah, maybe a little bit of over angle there. I was watching myself, had a little physical jokes with the wall, and hope no one sees it. Had a little physical jokes with the wall. I'm not sure about this contact. It's up to the judges on this one, to be honest with you. I mean, I haven't got a Scooby-Doo. I have front left and front bumper damage on Chase. That's so funny. It didn't look like it, pal. You threw it straight in. Good mimic in the chase here from M157. Just this transition here, I'm not unsure. I'm unsure what happens here. I think this is just a bit of like controller versus wheel problem. We have votes coming in, I believe. Who will be victorious? Will it be M157? Will it be 2JZ? Who will be victorious? I'm not sure if they've put it in the chat yet. We are just waiting on votes. The anticipation is killing me. I need to know. I need to know who's won this. Or if it goes OMT, I need to know. Who do you think it is? 1 for Birkin, 2 for 2JZ. 1 for M157, 2 for 2JZ. Put your vote in the chat. I crashed the wall while returning to start one. That's funny. Judges are deliberating. If it does... Oh. We have 1 vote. Is that 2 separate votes? Hang on a minute. It is confirmed that M157 has taken the win. I would like to speak to one of the judges. One of yous. Voodoo join. Why not? Voodoo VC. I'd like to have Voodoo in here for just a bit of an explanation because I don't quite know what happened here and why the reason is. So it'd be interesting to get one of the judges in here for the VC. I hope you don't take me to sleep places this time. So just to confirm, that is M157 taking the win here and taking a podium on the first qualifying showdown. Voodoo, can I please get an explanation to the reason for the decision? I would like to know because I have no idea.
Alright, so so in Birkin's lead, he did a good job. Walk, he did a good job too. He had his number. It was pretty clear, you know, clean first run. But in Walk's lead, he decelled outside of the decel zone in outer zone 2 while being a little bit inside. And he, Bambi's telemetry says that he dropped about 20 miles an hour, or not 20 miles an hour, 20 kilometers an hour while off throttle in the zone while being a bit inside. And then that's when Birkin tapped him and put him back onto the line. And then he was also a bit outside of outer side 1 or outer zone 1. So
okay,
that's what.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have
went
telemetry,
for.
so yeah, I have no idea. I can't see any of that.
Yeah, he tapped the brake while off throttle in outer zone 2
And that's what caused the
and
collision.
decelled roughly 20 kilometers an hour. Yep.
Bro, Bambi and telemetry is so mad. Trust me, he watches everything, man. Like, you
Yep.
cannot make a mistake while Bambi's watching, bro. He knows. Can I have both the drivers get off track, please? Right, imagine. Yeah, can I get both the drivers off track, please? That'd be great. Let's get the finals going. This is the finals of the qualifying showdown here at Red Bull Ring. Qualifying showdown. Huge congratulations to M157. He has earned himself a podium. Please stay in the lobby. Unfortunate for 2JZ.
Can Rian be a safety car? I do have to go.
Yeah, it's not a problem.
Okay, cool. But yeah, good job, Birkin. Great race, buddy.
Yeah, great stuff, great stuff. You still earn points. You still got points, by the way.
Yeah.
Don't forget, you still got points.
Oh yeah, I got a lot of points. I'm good.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's a better day.
Yeah,
So.
tomorrow's a bad day. Absolutely. More time to practice tomorrow.
Yeah, and I'm off tomorrow. I didn't really get time to practice today. So.
Yeah. Awesome.
All right,
Going
guys.
back to the judging
Yeah.
box.
Yeah, back over there you go. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we are moving on to the finals here. Walker's just left, so unfortunately he did miss it, but he might have seen it on the stream chat. This is it. This is what it all comes down to. Qualifying. First versus third. Not a lot in it. Who is going to take the crown? Will Nato overcome Salty and take his is it second? Is it his second qualifying showdown win? I think so. I think so. I think it's
Not
his
sure.
second. I think he did. I think he did Deep Forest, right? Deep Forest in ADC. I think he won that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. So, let's go NATO. Everybody's saying NATO. NATO leads. NATO leads. He's the highest scoring driver here, so he will be leading. As these guys get themselves up to the gate. Gonna take them. I should have told everybody to turn around off the start, because it's quicker to turn around off the start. So we're going to Asphalt Dreamers and NATO in that 2020 B58 Mark V Supra versus Skid Squad Salty. One of the most decorated, most talented drivers that we have in our ranks. The man is not to be slept on. He is a weapon within his own right. Skid Squad Salty. The lowest horsepower on the grid. The lightest, one of the lightest cars on the grid. There was a special rule made for him because he was under the impression that he wasn't going to be able to use this car because he thought it was only 448 horsepower. But when you convert horsepower to brake horsepower, which is what the regulation was designed around, he has 454, not 448. So he did in fact be able to use this car. And here he says that this is God's chassis. Let's see if God's chassis can take him to the top. So he is the rule bender. No, he is just a genius. And he knows how to use the rules to his advantage. And that is the same as every competition all over the world. For the final battle, 4 lights. And the sun starts to set here at Red Bull Ring. As Asphalt Dreamers NATO, the head of the Rock Hard fan club, goes against Skid Squad Salty, the most decorated, most veteran driver on the season calendar. NATO is absolutely on form. What is going on? He's clicking. Oh no, I left the Discord push button. What's going on? Oh my god, there's going to be a contact across the line. Oh no. Oh no. Rejoin. Discord voice chat. Why have I disconnected from Discord voice chat? What the hell? Where's my commentary box? Bring me back. Bring me back. I have no idea what just happened.
Yeah, me
I just
neither.
got absolutely annihilated. Oh my god. Looked like there was a bit of a contact there. We're gonna have to have a look. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, for your instant replay. Sorry about the weird disconnect with Discord. It's still a little buggy with PlayStation 5. Here we go, flicking into outside zone 1. You can just see NATO absolutely cooking outside zone 1. So we had to play a little bit of a catch-up. That Mark V definitely boogies. Oh, Salty getting a bit straight there, ends up touching NATO. Oh, he does, he just taps NATO. Just taps him right on the limit across the line. I'm not sure if that's an incomplete or not. That'll be up to the judges. So we're going to be on board with Asphalt Dreamers and NATO in the chase position. Good sort Salty. Heading to the line now. Let me just check. It was lag sent to BAM. Okay, no worries. I had a feeling it was. Don't worry. I'd imagine that if there's a bit of lag, we see it generally anyway. It's probably that weird disconnect moment. My internet probably bugged. So, we won't be counting the contact there at the end that spun NATO. Probably a big lag hit. servers are not perfect on this game. We do our best with what we can. Ladies and gentlemen, for the final, potentially final time, 4 Lights will release these drivers as the sun sets here at Red Bull Ring. Salty in the lead, NATO in the chase. NATO needs to make sure he does not get gapped by that little GR86. That little GR86 is a lot deceptively quick than it thinks. As Salty goes for a monster flick, ends up slowing down a lot, coming off the inside. He's made a gigantic mistake by cooking it a little bit too much. NATO does a fantastic job to just not go too crazy. He needs to play a bit safe. This is NATO's for the win right now, in my opinion. Although I am just a commentator, so I know nothing. What a run! Or here is your instant replay brought to you by W Energy. So he went full bore, flicked in super aggressive, but just didn't get on the power enough early. If it had another 20 horsepower, maybe he would have done. He transitions over nicely. And you can just see NATO's just sitting right there in that pocket. Look how relaxed his car looks. Has a little bit of a wobble there, but so his little GR86. Maybe just struggling not to get on the power early enough. I'm not sure. As we wait for... Here we go. Cars dialed. Yeah, NATO. I will personally get on tomorrow if you want to get some tandem practice. Absolute animal. He is an absolute animal. You are 100% correct. This guy has been on an absolute savagery. We haven't had any things. Wait, no. So, who will come out on top? Will it be NRZ NATO, otherwise known as Asphalt Dreamers NATO? Will it be Skid Squad Salty?
Judges are in.
The votes are in.
Yep.
Yeah, and it is confirmed, ladies and gentlemen, your first round qualifying showdown is winner is NRZ Asphalt Dreamers NATO. Kings was NRZ with me. Oh my god, NRZ NATO, you have done the impossible, my friend. You have come in as you usually do. You have dominated with a top qualifying score and then continued to show us that it wasn't a fluke. What an astronomical qualifying showdown you have had. Thank you very much for putting on a show. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to let NATO do some celebratory donuts around Salty. He seems to be quite happy. I would be happy too. So just to confirm, NATO walks away with a maximum of 28 points from the qualifying showdown. And can I just say thank you to my judges, because they have lined up tomorrow's top 16 for me. Is this in order? Oh, it is. So I have first place I have qualifying results in order. All right. Okay. Yeah, I've got to finish out. Give me 2 minutes. All right. NATO qualify first. Second, M157. Third, S Salty. Fourth, 2JZ. Fifth, Addiction Voodoo. Sixth, Rian Daly. Seventh, no sin in Scab. 8th, Visage Blanco. 9th, Curdled Milk. 10th, Nemesis Red Dawn. 11th, Eduardo Ramos. 12th, Sas3 Madriz. 13th, it's Sparky, otherwise known as Mr. Tomorrow. 14th, Jay Tisley. 15th, Phoenix Devil. And 16th, Damaged Goods. So that is your top 16 for tomorrow. If you did not hear your name, unfortunately, you did not make it into the top 16 tomorrow. There will be a post going up on Instagram within a couple of hours that will have all of the relevant qualifying information so everybody knows where they are at. Okay? Voodoo, hello.
Hello.
Oh, the judges have come to join me, have they?
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
gentlemen, that was quite a event, no? That was
There was
quite
some
a season
unexpected
opener.
things.
That was quite a season opener. So just to confirm, that is NRZ NATO, first place in the qualifying showdown. Skid Squad Salty, second place in the qualifying showdown. Followed by M157 in third and 2JZ in fourth. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be it from us here at round 1 for qualifying here. We are going to be back tomorrow, same time, 11 PM GMT, for the top 16 of round 1 of the Apex Street Tour here at the Hungaroring, otherwise known as Red Bull. Have yourself a fantastic evening. And does the judges want to say anything before we go?
Till next time.
Till tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow.
Rian?
No,
Okay.
I guess not. I'll save it tomorrow.
Alright, no worries.
Say
Ladies
Rian.
and gentlemen, that's it from us. We'll see you 11 PM tomorrow. UK time. So we are.